So, did you know that back in the day, back in around the 1990s, because of a lot of flack that cigarette companies were facing, had to switch the angle that they were taking on? So, what they did is they switched to the food industry. Hmm. Interesting, right? Did you know that? The food industry, the processed food industry, was literally created by the cigarette companies. Did you know that? Imagine my surprise when I found that out. You see, you guys, I've been able to keep my weight off for 6+ years now. And that's not because I went on some crazy diet or I'm on a crazy diet or anything like that. I've been able to keep my weight off because I exited out of that matrix processed food system. And here's why it's so important for you to begin exiting as soon as possible. Reason number one: these big food companies have paid top dollar to scientists, millions and in some cases billions of dollars in scientific research to basically make food now a scientific experiment on how to bring you to the perfect bliss point, to hook you in and to keep you coming back for more, creating snacking addictions, sugar addictions, hunger issues, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, the whole hamster wheel of that. The cigarette companies switched from their multi-million dollar cigarette things, ideas, and whatever to the food industry. And now the food became science experiment. And now today, what do you have? You have 45% of the world's population is overweight or obese. To put that in perspective, that's 3.82 billion people. You have 18 million people that die from coronary heart disease every single year. You have 74% of Americans overweight or obese. Childhood, children obesity and health problems are on the rise as well at staggering rates. Oh my gosh, at staggering rates. But this is what's going on. This is why it's important to start seeing the truth of the foods that are out there and start switching to more foods that God has designed for us, the whole foods, the real stuff. Now, I'm an animal protein supporter. So I'm going to encourage you, red meats, chicken, pasture raised eggs, grass fed butter, these kind of things. These kind of things are healthy. These kind of things are things that God has given us. Not not 90-95% packaged or boxed things. That is not stuff that God has designed for us, because that is stuff that hooks us in and causes these snacking issues, causes these sugar cravings and cravings for their foods, right? So that is why it's so important to, number one, start turning things over and look at the ingredients. But better yet, start buying things with minimal ingredients, and even better, start buying things with one ingredient. That's the key. All right. Look, me keeping my weight off for 6+ years now, there's no magic pill that I took to be able to do that. It's just who I am now. And that's also part of the journey, too. You can't be approaching this journey if you're on a journey of losing weight and just overall better health. You can't be approaching that with a diet. Gone are the days where we are buying into the latest diet fad or new cleanse or whatever the heck it is. It can't be approached that way anymore either. It must be approached as a journey, and having that be sustainable over the long haul, long enough for the changes and new habits and adaptations you're making in your routine to literally sink in and become part of who you are internally. That, my friends, is the key to keeping the weight off. It's time to step out of the matrix food system and take the power back into your hands with your food choices. So if you want to find out more about that, I would love to be able to help you dismantle some of the industry lies and the deceptive marketing that they use out there, making you think you're buying something that's healthy. Maybe it's a quick, nutritious snack grab. Maybe it's that bar or whatever. But the industry also has gotten very clever at how they market to you on the front of things. And they're relying on the fact that you're busy, you're in a hurry, you just want to grab and go and get out of the store and get home. They're relying on the fact you're not going to turn it over, you're not going to read the ingredients, and you're not going to educate yourself around harmful ingredients. They're relying on that. So if you want to dive deep in how to see past all that and make some real legitimate, educated, empowered choices with your food, then I would encourage you to join my boot camp, because that's exactly what it's going to help you to do. In addition, it's going to help you to break those sugar addictions. It's going to help you to break those snacking issues. It's going to help to free you from that. It's going to help you to gain freedom. My boot camp is not going to take freedom. It's going to give you freedom. So, to dive into my boot camp, it is only $75. It's 3 sessions, one-on-one with me. It's not a group setting, at least not at this time. And you've got nothing to lose but the weight you've been trying to lose and trying to keep it off. And you've got everything to gain in a good way. So you'll find the link to join my boot camp below. And yeah, let's go. Empowered food choices are just a couple clicks away. All right. So with that, have a great rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are in the world and what time you are listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. Subscribe to my channel as I come out with more content. Click that, set those notifications so you get notified when I'm coming out with new content and things. And I will talk to you on the next video.